You see, if I should be sincere, I've been moving around since 8 a.m. up to before I come here. What I have seen with my own eyes, I move all around the world, more especially within the Bauchi
Metropolis.
town. Metropolis. Yes. I have never seen anywhere that this primary election has been conducted. That's the reality.
News you can trust, conversations that matter, music that moves you. Every hour, we bring you credible headlines, inspiring human angle stories, and the voices shaping our communities. Stay informed with our political analysis. Stay connected with Radio LYB.
Listeners and viewers, you are welcome. This is Radio and Television LYB. You can always reach us at www.radiolyb.com, as well as the other handles such as X, Instagram, Facebook. Today, we shall be discussing about our politics today. And with me to discuss this is a guest in the house, the person none other than Prince Mohammed Sani Hassan, the DG, PYI, Party Youth Ambassador Initiative. Ambassador, welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
My
much.
pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I am Olabode Taufik Alwale. You will join us in a few seconds where we shall carry you along. Stay tuned.
News you can trust, conversations that matter, music that moves you. Every hour, we bring you credible headlines, inspiring human angle stories, and the voices shaping our communities. Stay informed with our political analysis. Stay connected with Radio LYB.
Welcome back. If you are just joining, this is Radio and Television LYB, and just like I earlier said, we have the ambassador for Party Youth Ambassador Initiative in the person of Prince Mohammed Sani Hassan. Today, the 16th of May, was slated for the House of Representatives primary election here in Bauchi. And we thought here to analyze this issue, just like I said, is the ambassador. Ambassador, looking from all angles, did they really conduct the primaries today in Bauchi?
You see, sorry, first and foremost, I'm by name Prince Mohammed Sani Hassan, the Director General of Party Youth Ambassadors Initiatives. You see, if I should be sincere, I've been moving around since 8 a.m. up to before I come here. What I have seen with my own eyes, I move all around the world, more especially within the Bauchi
Metropolis.
town. Metropolis. Yes. I have never seen anywhere that this primary election has been conducted. That's the reality.
Today. And we're meant to understand that people went to the various places to...
Yeah, people were there, people were complaining that where are those that have the full responsibility of conducting the election. You see, some weeks ago, I personally addressed a press conference here in Bauchi State, whereby I agitate that there should be consensus, because we realize, based on our experience, that if these direct primaries is being conducted, we will have issues here and there. Because even based on the security challenges that we have on ground, I personally did not support the direct primaries. Because I felt if all of us as a member of the APC, we have love and passion for APC, then there should be nothing that would stop us from consensus.
But meanwhile, sorry for cutting you, Ambassador. Some people felt that if primary is being or consensus is being done, other people will be sidelined. Most members of the party.
Right.
Don't you think other people will be sidelined?
So what is the difference between the consensus and what is happening now? Tell me the difference. Is there any difference?
But people still, despite that, people still feel that primaries, in which in the Hausa dialect we call it bang katu. People felt yes, that people felt that it would have been better so that everybody should just come there and contest, and the best should be chosen.
My brother, in Nigerian politics, it won't be possible. We are in Nigeria. We have been in this politics from 1999 to date.
Okay.
We have seen what happens in many political parties. As I said, based on my experience, I said most especially in Bauchi State specifically, because I will not talk about other states. Because states that have governors, serving governors under APC, their scenario will be more different from that of Bauchi State. In Bauchi State, we don't have governor.
Okay.
We don't have a sitting governor in Bauchi State that can detect, okay, you stop this, you do this, you do this, or you do that. But personally, in Bauchi State, as I said, because even regarding the current security issues that we are facing
in
Bauchi State,
yes,
we have already seen that these direct primaries will not be possible. This was the reason why, as I said before, we addressed a press conference calling on all the aspirants and the stakeholders that let them sit down and come out with a consensus. Because whosoever got elected, whosoever God says that you will be, nobody will stop you. If whether direct primaries or whether consensus, whosoever God says that it is your time, definitely nobody can stop you. But what I was saying now, if you look at the scenario of what is happening today, then there is no any difference with them sitting down together agreeing on one person. Now look at it. No election.
No election has been
Take it or leave it. There must be a specific aspirant that his name will be put down that he has won the primaries, and there have not been primaries.
But do you think this is good for APC?
It's not good for democracy, not even APC, my brother. For democracy, it's not good.
And because as it is now, well, just as you are saying, consensus or primaries, some existing political parties are going under consensus now. So why should APC be different?
This is what I was saying, because everybody is eager for power. People are not ready to sacrifice for the party. While this is the time for APC to win all the positions in Bauchi State, take it or leave it. This is the time for us. We have been fasting for a complete 8 years. We don't have government in Bauchi State. Now this is the time for us to collect government in Bauchi State. But look at how we are behaving.
Ambassador, let's make this thing clear. We have other elections coming. The Senate, the governorship. What is your advice to APC?
My advice for the position of the Senate, because this one has already been done.
Yes.
So for the Senate, for the House of Assembly, for the governors, it is better for them to adopt consensus. Because if not, what we have seen today, put it or leave it, it is the same thing that will happen on Monday. And it is the same thing that will happen on Thursday.
So don't you think this may be a minor crisis within the APC?
It's going to be a minor crisis, but by God willing, we are going to resolve this
Okay,
issues.
now whose responsibility is to call these people together? Whose responsibility?
Number one, it is the responsibility of both stakeholders and the national party. That's the reality. If today, the APC national chairman with other key actors and both stakeholders will call all these aspirants into order, sit down, there should be a way out. More especially the president. I have anybody that today the president of Nigeria will call him with the name of consensus and that person will look into the eyes of the president and say, I do not agree. Nobody. You can't.
But the president seems to say they should go and do it among themselves.
See, let me tell you something. Me and you, we are talking about resolving issues.
Yes.
I'm just suggesting my own view.
I
I said that today, if the president looks, for instance, now there's a big problem in Bauchi State, but we don't want problem in Bauchi State, the president can solve this matter. If the president will invite all the aspirant people that are contesting for constitutional election and say, you leave this for this one, you leave it for this one, nobody will say no, Mr. President. I think there's a very way out. If the stakeholders do not agree because of certain interests, we have a main way of conducting consensus. I can say choose yourself and choose any other person. Okay. I can write yes or no. If all of them agree, then whosoever pick yes. It's your own luck. But what I was saying here is that if we are really after collective power in Bauchi State, if we are looking into APC as a party for the success of this party, then, my brother, we should adopt consensus. That is the best thing.
Okay, considering the contestants in Bauchi, do you have anybody in mind who you can say probably you
Personally, I'm a human being, I'm a politician, one of the most youngest politicians in Bauchi State that have experience, but let me tell you the truth, I have a boss.
Okay.
Which is Professor Mohammed Alifati. It's my political mentor, it's my boss.
Okay.
And whosoever among all those aspirants, Professor Mohammed Alifati is supported. I personally, with all structures across 212 wards, across 20 local governments, that's the Party Youth Ambassadors Initiative, we are going to support that person. Because I'm very much sure Professor Mohammed Alifati will not support a man that does not have capacity, will not support a man that does not have Bauchi State at heart, will not support a man that will leave a very good legacy in Bauchi State. That is the reality.
But as it is now, your candidate is not vying for any political seat.
So,
party.
Is he not from Bauchi State?
Yes. Does he?
Is he not a politician?
Yes. Does he have a say?
A very big say. He's the leader of APC in Abuja. He's the only minister we have from Bauchi State. So therefore, he's the leader of APC in Abuja. So he has a say.
And you think by calling them round table, he has a say, and it can also be of use to the party.
Of course, but as I'm telling you, until victories, leaders met together. You understand what I mean? Until they met together, because the issue of governorship is an interest. Everybody that removed his money, 50M, and bought form to contest for governor, my brother, it's interesting. If there is no a serious hand where you can't just sit down and look at the face of somebody and tell you, say, step down. No, there should be commitments. There should be big party wings meeting together for the consensus. But take it or leave it. I'm telling you, the way you see things happening today in Bauchi State, it is the same thing that will happen Monday. It is the same thing that will happen Thursday.
Okay, I hope within this short period of time, the stakeholders, they will be aware of what happened today.
They are already aware now.
And I hope the amendment can be done within this few time before the next election.
We pray so. We are praying for the amendment because we have seen what happened today. The security agencies have seen. Any political actor have seen. Any party member have seen what happened today. Then it is left for us as a party to sit down and plan for Monday and Thursday and others ahead. Because it's not good for the party.
At all.
It's not good at all. We are all after success of APC in Bauchi State. As I said, let me repeat it. We have fast for complete 8 years in Bauchi State. And this is the time for us to break our fast. We don't want them to play a card of us losing this governorship election in Bauchi
Ambassador,
State.
Do you have any problem with primaries?
Primaries? Which primaries?
Because you are concentrating on consensus.
Do
you personally have any problem?
My brother, I have problem with direct primaries. If it is delegate primaries, I don't have issue with that. People meeting together in one place, voting for the person that they want is okay. But how can you be talking about 212 votes in Bauchi State saying that you are going to conduct direct primaries, man behind man, kato by kato, and you think it will end peacefully? How?
Just
you want me, I remove my 50 million naira and bought form, and you just want me to just go sit down and say, if somebody is supporting this aspirant, I have talked about my aspirant, if I want to flog you, I will catch you in kato by kato and flog you to my koboko. It's not a violence. How are we even sure that we have enough security across 212 votes? Look at just members of our House of Reps. Look at what is happening. Talk less of you conducting a primary election of governors 212 votes in Bauchi State. You're saying it will end peacefully. How? No, unless we are going to do magic. And I have never seen this magic coming. That's the reality. Let's tell ourselves the truth. So I'm calling on all those people that bought from contesting for governorship. Among them, they know the best. Let us not deceive ourselves.
So
they know who are the best. Let them agree. We want a person that have a clean record. We have a person that have a clean record. We don't want anybody that have EFCC record or any record of insecurity or anyone. We want a clean person that everybody in Bauchi State know that we have a genuine leader that everybody will rally behind him and support him. We want a person that have experience. That's what we are saying. Because, and let me tell you, let me repeat it today. Don't look as if APC we are in minor issue. We are going to resolve our issue. I'm telling you. But what mattered controversy is, was so mattered without any type of contradiction. I'm telling you, put it today, 16 May.
Yes.
APC is going to win the governorship election in Bauchi State.
So, viewers and listeners, as you can listen, he has said a lot. He has enlightened us, and is of the opinion that he has the belief that APC has all it takes to win the next election, and he strongly believes that consensus is all they need rather than primaries. Ambassador, I want to say thank you for having time to discuss.
Thank you for the invitation.
This is the first time I'm meeting you, and I appreciate you as one of the youngest political gun growing up here in Bauchi.
Thank you very much for the invitation.
And I hope that next time when we invite you, you'll be here to tell us more.
I will.
Listeners and viewers, this is where we're going to draw the curtain for today. I remain Olabode Taufik Olale. If you do enjoy, join us same time next week, as we shall be here to present yet another interesting topic. Stay tuned. Thank you.